All right. All right. What's up, everybody? We are live right here on the 50/50 Music Podcast with your girl Delight and Opio, and we got a show for you. So just sit back, like, share, and get ready to have this conversation right now. Hit the intro, Opio.
There we
Yes.
go. And we're
Yes.
off. And we're off. We're off. How was your week?
My week was great. Was
It
great.
was
You
all
know, I got
right.
to see some family, got to see
Mm-hmm.
my grandbaby, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
always great.
Yeah.
Always
Yeah.
amazing. So how about yourself?
Oh, it was all right. You know what I mean? Even though, I was still doing a little work on Thanksgiving, so until the
Hmm.
food was ready. So
You
you know me, you know what I'm
checking
saying?
out.
Hey man,
Checking out.
you know what I'm saying? I had to get stuff ready. Gotta get stuff ready for 2022. So it is what
Yeah,
it is.
it's
You know.
already here. We are winding this year down.
Hmm.
2021 stepping into 2022, and we hope you all had a great holiday
Hmm.
weekend with your family and whatnot. So do us a favor right now, like and share, and make sure you subscribe to the 50/50 Music Group YouTube channel, so you can and set that notification bell so you can be notified every time our show goes live, because that's where we broadcast live from, via StreamYard. I like
Hmm.
StreamYard. StreamYard allows us to broadcast live on our YouTube channels, Twitter, and Facebook all at one time. So, yeah, matter of fact,
Yeah.
this
Good
Facebook user
morning. Good
just said,
morning.
"Good morning, good afternoon, guys." Yeah, Opio's on the East Coast in Washington
Yeah.
D.C. area. I'm here in Southern California on West Coast time, so it's a little after 9 a.m. here, and it's
Hmm.
afternoon there. You know what I'm saying, OBO? All
Yeah.
right. So today on the show, we will be discussing finding success as an indie artist and 12 strategies for long-term success as an indie artist. So that's what it's all about. We try to empower indie artists right here on this show. And we're going to tell you a little bit about 50/50 Music Group if you haven't tuned in or tapped into any of our other previous shows.
Hmm.
So we'll tell you a little bit about that, because that's where it starts. It starts with a good music streaming platform and major distribution and video distribution in my eyes. And then we're going to give you some tips on after that on how you can have longevity in the music business. Okay, you feel me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So
Well,
Opio, you ready to talk about
let's
the
go ahead
the
and get into it.
music?
Yeah.
All right. The
Give it to me.
music biz report, the 50/50 music biz report. So this week on Tuesday, if you guys didn't know, they dropped the Grammy nominations announcement went down, and the show is scheduled to take place January 31st. And we just want to shout out to Justin Bieber, Doja Cat, and her. They all have 8 nominations, and Billie Eilish and Olivia Rodrigo, they have 7 each. And meanwhile, Jay Z received 3 nominations this year, bringing his career total to 83 Grammy nominations, making
Yeah.
him the most
Most. Yeah.
Grammy
Now nominated.
nominated
Yeah.
artist of all times. Okay,
Woo.
so shout out to them. And album of the year, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit, some of the nominations and some of the albums and best R&B performance. Just a few. I selected a few here. So let's say album of the year. Who do you think, Opio, is going to get this award? We Are, John Baptiste,
Hmm.
Baptiste, Justice, Justin Bieber, Planet Her Deluxe, Doja Cat, Back of Her Mind, Her, Donda, Kanye West, Evermore, Taylor Swift, and Montero, Lil Nas X. I was gonna say something smart or sarcastic, but I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. So, who do you think is gonna take home the Grammy Award for Album of the Year?
Um, I'm gonna give a. I'm gonna get a political answer.
Uh
Um,
huh.
Whoever brought in the most money. Whoever got
Well,
the most streams and whoever got the most money, whoever got the most placements and licensing placements and everything like that, that's
I
who's gonna win.
I'm gonna not say it's gonna be Lil Nas X. That's for a damn show because I just feel like I don't hear his music. I don't know anybody that's bumping or playing his music, and I just feel like his is just a whole bunch of hype. So that's it. That's
Yeah,
my
but
take on it.
you got to take a look at all of the streams. It's the streams is more than everybody
Uh,
else. That
I'm
means
just
it's
not a
pushing them
fan.
more. I
I'm
mean,
just not a fan.
I'm not a fan either. But they go with most, who sold the most or who
I guess
streamed the
so.
most. That's who
I
they go
mean,
with. So
I would have to say I want personally a Doja Cat album of the year. Planet Her, Doja Cat.
yeah,
I'm gonna say I want Doja Cat to win, and we'll
yeah,
just move
yeah,
on. All
yeah.
right,
Doja Cat is nice. She really nice.
I
She's
like
really
her.
talented. She's really, really
Yes,
talented.
yes,
Yeah,
she is. Just pop, R&B, rap. She can do it all. Triple
yeah,
threat, dance. The girl is dope.
yeah.
R&B, best R&B performance. So Lost You, Snow Allegra, Peaches, Justin Bieber. Now that was a big hit. Damage, Her, that was a big hit too. And Leave the Door Open, Silk Sonic, and then last but not least, Pick Up Your Feelings, Jasmine Sullivan. This one's gonna be hard in my opinion because
Nah.
I like all of those songs.
Leave the door open. Leave the door open. Right, take that.
Yeah, I have to
They
say
came
that
with they came with
that was
something
dope.
new. Yeah,
That was it's nostalgic. It's like new soul. It's like
yeah,
it's old but new for some
yeah.
reason.
It's like
I
they
really
it's like they bringing back this. It's like they bringing back part of like '60s and the '70s sound
yeah.
back to
Yeah.
bringing it to the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's yeah, man. That smoking out the window.
Yeah, the whole
Album.
album is
The whole
popping.
album. Oh yeah,
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 man.
I like them. And Anderson Paak and Bruno Mars are just two of my favorite. It's like really the only show I wouldn't consider getting a vaccine, but I would I would probably give me some fake vaccine paperwork so I can so I can go to that
Oh,
concert right there. Okay. I love those guys. Okay, you can't tell me nothing. Okay, and then I'm gonna do two more, and then we're gonna move
okay.
on. Because we can't definitely talk about all of the Grammy nominations. And if you want to get the full list of the 2021 Grammy nomination list, go to Grammy.com. All right.
Mm-hmm.
But rap performance, Family Ties, Baby Keem featuring Kendrick Lamar, Up, Cardi B, which I just never mind. Let me just move on. My Life, J. Cole featuring 21 Savage and Moray, Way Too Sexy, Drake featuring Future, and that Young Thug verse is trash. But that ish, Megan the Stallion. Okay, go ahead, Opio. We want to know what Opio thinks.
Drake, Future, and Young Thug.
Okay. All right, we gonna go ahead with that. With that, Cardi B, I was just saying the reason why the whole purpose of her song when they asked her that song up when your poop is stuck, I just was like this girl right here. Oh,
I know that
child.
was the funniest, man. But that was the
I guess
funniest.
some people think she fun. I used to like her when I used to like the Cardi B with the messed up teeth and not all the plastic surgery. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why these girls
I like
yeah.
this one now because she's more mature now. You know what I'm saying?
I guess so.
But she says things that's funny because she know it's funny when she says it. When she used to
Okay.
be, she used to say things you'd be like, "How in the world did she say?" She sounded irritated. She started to sound irritated when she was younger, but now
Mm-hmm.
since she's grown into her artistry, she's grown into who she is and everything like that. She
Mm-hmm.
knows what's funny. She knows what to say, when to say it, and it's funny. And that's
Okay.
just the Cardi B I like. The
Well,
younger one, I really ain't.
uh,
Nah, I
well,
ain't
I
like that.
like the younger one, but hey, we like
Yeah,
our different Cardis. You like the new Cardi,
yeah,
I like the old Cardi.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
but I hear she did a great job at the American Music Awards hosting that. I'm just like, all the satanic symbolism and stuff like that. Sometimes on these award shows get a little bit too much for me, and I don't really watch them anymore. But I still need to go back and watch the new edition. The new
Mhm.
edition. Performance. I wanted to see that.
Yeah,
I'm old school.
yeah, yeah,
Pray
yeah.
pray
We
for me.
know
Pray
we
for me.
fans. Yeah.
And so best rap album, Opio, The Off Season, J. Cole, Certified Lover Boy, Drake, King's Disease 2, Nas,
Come on, man. You know
Call
Lover
Me
Boy.
If You Lost,
You already
Tyler
know
the
Lover.
Creator,
Well, then Donda though.
Certified. Oh, and Donda. And Danya, Kanye West. Yeah, yeah.
Whoa,
Now, I
whoa.
love personally, my favorite on the list is Nas. Okay, and J.
Yeah,
Cole. I would say in
yeah.
that order. Okay, but all the younger kids, I would say they would want Tyler the Creator to win. But Drake, at the end of the day, I mean, right now he's like got 2 records in the top 10. We know it's gonna be Drake. Well, let's
You
just
know
say
what I'm
Drake.
saying?
Drake got
Drake.
that one.
Yeah,
Drake
Drake
got
got
that one.
that. Yeah,
Drake
he
got
got
that.
that one.
All right,
I think
and
Kanye West got on too many people's nerves, so that ain't gonna
yeah, Kanye. We gonna pray for Kanye. I hear something about all he wanted for Thanksgiving was his family back together again or something. So you know what? Anything can happen with prayer, Kanye. You know what I'm saying? You tap into the Most High. He might make that happen for you.
work. Yeah.
Anyways, so I got to talk about an NFT story, baby. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Every news time we do 50/50 music biz report, I got to drop something about this NFT game
Yeah.
that's going on right now. Now, first of all, this week, I saw that the game has some type of NFT digital campaign going on right now, where they selling some type of digital collection from him, and one of the guys from what's that group? P Diddy. Oh my God. Anyways, I'll
So
pull it up.
112. You know 112.
No, it was the other one. It was the other group. Willie, whatever. He has one, and they pumped it out. Let me see. They put it out on DigiWax. Yeah, DigiWax. Let me see. Yeah, Willie Taylor. I'm sorry,
Okay.
360 NFT. So Willie Taylor Black Friday NFT release, and so he released something 360 NFT. Um, and it says the first of its kind black owned music NFT platform powered by Trap Chain Inc. has collaborated with indie music artist and native Chicagoan Willie Taylor to drop his first NFT music project, Right My Wrongs. Taylor first gained notoriety as a contestant on MTV's Making a Band 4. And
Oh,
yeah, remember Making a Band? That's how P.
yeah,
Diddy or
yeah.
Sean Combs, yeah, that's how. But
Yeah.
he was of the group Day 26. So
Okay.
let's keep our eye out on them. A black owned music NFT platform, 360 NFT. So
Mm.
Willie had that. Willie Taylor dropped that. The game he's jumped in, he threw his hat into the NFT game. And then now this NFT platform Unblocked to release Cypress Hill digital collectible in partnership with Primary Wave.
Mhm.
And listen to the company's backers include Primary Wave, Dapper Labs, Oak Tree Capital, Marcy Venture Partners. So when they put in parentheses Larry Marcus, Jay Brown, and Jay Z. Okay, so that Jay Z must be Marcy Venture Partners. Marcy
Yeah.
Projects
Marshall
and all that.
Project. Yeah.
Yeah. So B Capital, M13, BAM Ventures, Defy Ventures, and GFT Ventures. So it says the company has created NFTs with Cypress Hill to promote upcoming milestones for the band, as it says that the Cypress Hill NFTs will allow fans to memorialize their experience at real life events. So if you're interested in this Cypress Hill NFT collectible, you can go to inrhythm.com, but without the Y. So INRHTHM.com. They did something like you with you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. You just
Yeah.
drop a letter.
Yeah. A lot of people.
Okay.
Yeah. You know why I do that strategy like that? Because
Why?
um, when you're going for a URL, as far as for a for whatever that you need,
It be
and that
taken.
URL is taken, just
Mm-hmm.
take out a vowel.
Just take out a vowel. That's
Just
what
take
they
out a
did.
vowel. Yeah. Just take
In
out a vowel.
rhythm, inrhythm.com. And so that Whitney Houston one sold out. So
Yeah.
remember, we reported that last week. But this one says Unblock describes its NFT experience as a way to build fan communities with exclusive rewards that include meet and greets, signed merchandise, and recording sessions with artists. Following the Cypress Hill release, Unblock says that it will continue to work with Primary Wave to launch NFTs for other artists on its roster. So it says in recent months, Primary Wave has acquired stakes in the catalogs. Okay, you hear me, artists out there with catalogs? Jerry Goffin for reported 20 million, Bing Crosby for reported 50 million, and Luther Vandross for 40 million. Okay, and so Natalia Nanaskin of Primary Wave Music says we could not be more excited about our platform's launch with Cypress Hill. She is the chief content officer, and she also went on to say that Unblock's founding team's vast knowledge and experience in tech, blockchain, and cryptocurrency made them incredibly compelling to partner with. Okay, so yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm just. It's another. Yeah, we are. We
don't even worry about that.
I mean, I just find it so interesting. And this other money streaming opportunity that's coming into the music game. You know, because streaming really has kind of, you know, not watered down, because that's what we do for a living. You know, we want to make sure that our artists get on as many streaming platforms as possible so they can monetize. And but they, you know, it's just streaming income alone is making it hard for artists to really make it. So unless you're getting like millions and billions of streams from you know, across various platforms. But this NFT game really has, you know, piqued our interest, right?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. You know, like I said, you know, that you know, we are working on some NFT projects, you know, not just, you know, not just releasing, you know, NFT projects, but, you know, we're looking to build our own platform as well. Remember, anything that we do, we build over here. You know what I'm saying? We are building an ecosystem over here. You know what I mean? So I would say probably the beginning of 2022, probably, or I would say the middle of December is when we will have some type of NFT platform where we can sell our own NFTs and things of that nature. So, you know, we looking for investors. Yeah, I'm looking for investors, but I got to get the platform and everything, you know, done and get the base of the whole platform done first. You know
I'll be definitely looking forward to, you know, just kind of like when we were working on the project with you know, our music streaming and video streaming platform, that pitch deck. I you know, I definitely am looking forward to working with you on the pitch deck for that, because you know, that is definitely the next wave. And all of these companies that we shout now, Dapper Labs and Oak Tree Capital and Marcy Venture Partners, and you know, all of these capital and ventures, you know what I mean, companies. And then the whole NFT game where it allows fans to memorialize and you know, get signed merchandise. It goes beyond just music streaming at this point. Signed merchandise, meet and greets, private kind of shows and recording sessions. You know, it just really kind of personalizes the experience of the music and the artist. So definitely we'll be reporting more as the NFT stories keep coming out. We're going to keep reporting it right here on the 50/50 Biz Music Report. Let's go on to the next story so we can jump on over to our topic. I didn't want to go too hard on the news stories today, so you know, so we can have enough time to talk about our topic. But you know, since we are 50/50 Music Group, a part of UMG, I wanted to definitely let everybody know, since you know, it's a so-called holiday time. You know, I don't necessarily celebrate Christmas, but you know, we wanted to shout out Universal Music Group because they launched the company's first ever global holiday campaign.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so shout out to Guitar Girl Magazine mag.com. They actually posted this story where it says Universal Music Group, the world's leader in music-based entertainment, announced that the company's first ever global holiday campaign will kick off in time for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, Monday, spanning new and exclusive merchandise with more than 50 artists, including the Beastie Boys, Lady Gaga, Bob Marley. I saw Marvin Gaye, the Rolling Stones, Youngblood, and many more. Powered by the UMG's innovative recommendations engine, the
Mm-hmm.
campaign will feature a holiday gift guide to help fans and super fans locate the perfect holiday gift, while viewing new merchandise, past favorites, and one-of-a-kind items and unique holiday bundles for artists participating in the campaign. So guys, look, if you have a music lover, someone that you don't know what to get them for the holidays, I really checked out the website and I thought it was really dope because you can get like really unique items, unique gift items that you can't buy in retail stores. So if you go on to shop.udiscovermusic.com, you'll see CDs, vinyls, cassette tapes, box sets. I mean, really unique items. So they have some of the perfect holiday gift items for super fans, and you can, check all of that out.
Yeah.
So yeah, shop.udiscovermusic.com. Check out that website, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And get your music lover. Like Opio, you would be somebody that, like, I would think, if I were your wife, shout out to your wife.
Mm-hmm.
Like that Marvin Gaye box set, it was just something so unique and just
Mm-hmm.
the perfect holiday gift item, like a collectible. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
So that's why I
yeah,
really wanted to shout out Universal for that. So
yeah, yeah,
definitely
yeah,
shouting
yeah.
them out. And then last but not least, you guys, I saw this contest where people, rappers or singers, take note, you can win an exclusive feature from Tech Nine. Okay, now in Opio, you had a little scoop on Tech Nine, right?
Yeah, yeah, he's a label partner. So Tech Nine is I believe is he still, I think he's still signed under In Groove UMG. That's one of their coveted partners. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
yeah, they full back him fully. Um I think also the parent company um, you know, really does he's really coveted. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Strange
he
Music. Strange
hmm
Music is his logo, and they have been successful with in grooves, and then now,
yeah,
just like with us, our label was able to migrate over from in grooves to now being directly under the UMG
yeah,
umbrella.
yeah,
So, and he built a real nice empire over there as an indie artist under with his Strange Music imprint. So shout out to
yeah.
them. But if you want to basically get this exclusive feature from Tech Nine, you can visit this website. It's called enter.winafeature.com, and when you go to that, enter.winafeature.com, these same people have worked with Kendrick Lamar, Snoop Dogg, Trippie Redd, Chris Brown, and they want to work with you. So enter.winafeature.com, win an exclusive feature from Tech Nine. And it
hmm
says you'll be what you'll get is you'll be flown out to their studio in California. Your song will be recorded, mixed, and mastered, which is so important, y'all. And
hmm
then your music video will be shot and edited. So this is one great opportunity. That is something that we'll be talking about, like features and collaborations
hmm
in our upcoming topic right now that we're getting ready to merge into. But yeah, once again, enter.winafeature.com if you want to get an exclusive feature. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Now check it
yeah,
out, you
yeah, yeah.
guys. Yeah. What you about to say?
Oh no, no, I'm about to
Oh,
say,
you was just going.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
I'm agreeing. You know.
Yeah,
hmm
that would be dope. That would be really dope as an artist. So definitely, and everybody, we thank you for tapping in with us right now. every Sunday, Opio and I come on and we represent 50/50 Music Group.
Yes.
And this is the 50/50 Music Podcast. And we do this every Sunday from 9 a.m. Right here on the West Coast. If you're on the West Coast, 11 a.m. if you're in Central Standard Time Zone, and then 12 p.m. for everybody over there in Eastern Standard Time Zone. Okay, so tap in, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And leave a comment. If you have a question for Opio, ask Opio. Okay, ask the CEO. Ask the
Yeah.
man with the master plan. Okay, if you want to ask him anything about the music industry, this is your opportunity. So just leave us a comment right now. All right, Opio, you got anything to say about that?
No, man, just ask me anything you want. You know what I mean? And we discuss it. I go really in the intricate parts of everything. So you
Yes.
know me. So yeah, so I break it down to the tiniest, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
so just ask me, just go
Right.
into this real topic.
All right, so let's
Yeah.
just go ahead and jump off the show topic. The show
Yes.
topic today is finding success as an indie artist, and we're going to give you some strategies on
Mhm.
finding success as an indie artist. Okay, but first, one of my, you know, one thing I did want to point out before we get into some of those steps
Mhm.
and those strategies, I think the first strategy is you got to get your music out there. Okay. So, and that includes getting your music on iTunes, Apple, Spotify, Tidal, Amazon Music, Spotify, just everywhere. You got to get your music out there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but you got to make sure that you choose the right distributor that works for you.
Mm-hmm.
Each distributor, I guess they give certain resources or certain options to do certain things, so you want to get the one that's right for you. If you're just starting out, you might want to start with like TuneCore or DistroKid or something like that. If you have numbers, if you're already like a mid-level, you know what I mean, you might want to get with um something like a what's one of those what is it, what is the number, it's the name of the what's the name of the like a beetroot or
Like the
something like that?
Steve's. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you
Steve.
know what I'm
Like
saying.
well, no, because Steve Stout, that company. Yeah, his company is more just like a in grooves. Or I mean, I'm sorry, like a tune core.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, but
um, yeah,
but if you
Beetroot is a
doing,
good one too. But Beetroot is sort of like us. You gotta have some numbers, some traction, some
yeah,
skin in the
yeah,
game,
yeah,
to get
yeah,
major
yeah,
distribution.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
shout out to them. One RPM
Yeah.
is another kind of like competitor, I would say,
Mm,
where
I wouldn't say any. No, I
well,
wouldn't
they
say they're
have
a
they have
competitor.
some major distribution,
Yeah, but I wouldn't. No,
but
no,
okay,
they're
okay,
not. No,
yeah,
because
yeah.
we do movie, we do film distribution and book distribution. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, you know
That's
what I
true.
mean? Yeah, and we do. We is a lot of other stuff that we do as well. You know
And
what I
when I
mean?
did contact them, it was where did I go? Oh, when I did contact them before on behalf of a client, they just I didn't like their whole video streaming strategy. Like, they just don't give you that. Like
Yeah,
video distribution didn't
yeah,
just like how we
yeah,
offer major video distribution.
yeah,
They did not.
yeah,
And kind
yeah,
of like just how getting a Vivo channel, there was like
yeah.
some, you have to have over like 10,000
What?
subscribers or
Huh?
something. It was just like, what?
Well,
Yeah, yeah. So
you
we
know what
kind
that
of,
means? You know what that means?
what that mean?
That means that they probably have to pay for their channels.
Okay, okay,
So in order
okay.
for somebody to come aboard and have a certain amount of streams, then they will probably pay for it and know that their fans will probably go over there and look at that on Vivo as well. You know what I
Right,
mean? So,
right.
but we don't
And
have to.
someone like United Masters, because a lot of people are buzzing about them. They I'm not sure exactly how many streaming platforms they actually service.
I think
um
it's like between 30 to 100 or something like that. It's like 30
okay,
platforms or, to 100. I think it's in between that.
So
You
it's
know what I
not
mean?
as global as we are.
No, no,
Okay. So
no.
yeah, that is a very, guys, I think the first step is definitely getting your music out there on all of the major platforms. So,
Yeah,
with us, our requirements, we want you to have a website, press kit.
yeah,
We want you to
yeah,
have some numbers. We want you to have your business affairs in order. You know what I
yes.
mean? We want to, that's part of the criteria. Um, and if not, you can choose someone like TuneCore, some of those platforms.
Well,
Um,
we also help artists. I mean, not artists, but we also help labels to get their they got to get all of their papers as far as for their labels and everything like that. That's the
yeah.
service that we do charge for, just to put that
Hmm.
out there. If you don't have all of
Right.
your if you don't have all of your label papers together, all of your stuff, we can help you with that. So
Yeah. So
yeah.
we are definitely, not only do we have a label with distribution, arm through UMG, and our music distribution, we can get you over 600 music platforms, over what is it, 250
250
territory.
territory. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's definitely a global reach. Um, but we are music consultants. So
Hmm.
Opio and I definitely handle everything from helping you with branding, to websites, to press kits, to business affairs like getting your LLC,
Hmm.
incorporating yourself, things of that nature. So, that stuff is important. And we look at that before we want to, we need your tax ID number. I'd rather, set you up in our system as a business than just we
Yeah.
need your social security number and as an individual. But,
Yeah.
we'll bring you in, but eventually we want to help you get to that level where, we're operating business to business.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
that's the key. So one of the strategies is definitely partnering with the right distribution company. So if I were an artist, I would maybe have started off with a TuneCore, but now I'm definitely looking to take my step up my game and work with somebody like 50/50 Music Group, where I could get major distribution, I could get video distribution, and
Mhm.
and and can highlight some of the other features that we actually can provide, you know
Yeah,
to help the success as an indie artist.
yeah. We do radio campaigns. We do music video, TV network promotions. We do playlist promotions. Um, we also give you a 4 week strategy far as for your release. All of the things that you need to do, prior to your release. We give you a strategy and a campaign far as for your release. We do graphics. We do social media management.
And sync
Everything.
licensing.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do sync licensing. So we are full fledged major. We call ourselves a major indie. You know what I mean? That we do all of it. We do everything that needs to be done. Far
Right.
as for your, that's why we opened up, the Proto B Studios, because you can also come to our studio and record all of your songs, we do mixed mastering, you know what I'm saying? We do the whole 9 yards. So um
Yes.
yeah, yeah, we do
So,
everything.
we're definitely a one-stop shop. So that's global digital and physical distribution. If you
Yep.
want to still do physical distribution, global marketing, you have us as your strategy team. Definitely, like he said, sync licensing. These are some of the tips. This is going to help you build your record label empire.
Yeah,
Your
and this
Yeah.
yeah, and this is another thing far as for the physical distribution. What we do is we tell our clients that if you want physical distribution, we would like for you to get your CDs and your albums or whatever pressed up yourself, and then
Mm-hmm.
we can put them in Target or Walmart or wherever that you needed to go in any region. That is
Mm-hmm.
because if we press them up and it's not sold, that means you owe us for pressing those pressing
Yeah.
those albums up. You don't
We
want
don't
to
want you
owe.
in debt. We
Yes,
don't want you
yeah,
to be in
yeah,
debt.
yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah. So it's
Yeah.
be, so I think it's the better practice that you get it pressed up yourself and then you send it to us and then we will put it wherever that it needs to put. But remember that there is a time for to put those in the Targets or Walmarts or wherever that you want. There's a certain amount of weeks that you have to a lot for us to put it in those stores. And I think that's like 6 to 8 weeks, you know what I'm saying, for us to put that out. You know what I mean? And yeah, we can put it wherever that you want to put it. Yeah.
Exactly. And video monetization services, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So these are some of the
Content
things that you
ID. Yeah.
yeah, these are some of the things that you cannot get with just a tune core. You get what I'm saying, guys?
That
So,
that would be something extra that they would have to pay for. Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
They have to
so,
pay for that.
if
You
you
don't.
if
Yeah.
and these are all tips. These are the things that you need to consider when, strategies for your long-term success as an artist. How am I going
Mhm.
to monetize um every area of what I'm doing, all of my content. And that's
Mhm.
what we help you do. And then in the back end, you'll have insights and reportings and analytics.
Mhm. Mhm.
You'll have, like Opio said, you'll have asset and campaign management platform in
Mhm.
the back end. Of course, we help you with the royalty accounting and rights management. So,
Yep.
from production, we really handle it all. And of course, video distribution.
Mhm.
A lot of companies or a lot of other, we'll say, um, you know, I guess tier two distribution companies don't really offer the music video distribution. So you definitely want to be seen, you want to be heard, you want to connect with people. So you
Yeah.
definitely need to get your videos in, where they're in malls and stores and food courts and the
Yes.
Targets and the Foot Lockers and different places, and be able to be distributed to thousands of VJs and DJs and clubs and venues and casinos and
Mhm.
restaurants. And so we help with all of that, and that's how you can totally monetize, and that's what it's about. I wanted to kind of get that out there first, as
Mhm.
these are some of the strategies and tips on how to succeed and have longevity as an independent artist. So there's a lot of things
Yeah.
to factor in,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
streaming platforms, music marketing, social media, fans and engagement, radio airplay, playlist pitching. It's not easy being an artist or having a label. It might look glamorous and everything, but you got to have creative and compelling digital content. You got to factor in press and the media. And so let's go ahead and dive deep into some long-term success strategies about how to make it and be successful in the music industry. So number one, I have to say, look at yourself as a brand. Okay, you're not just
Mhm.
an artist. Look at yourself and establish yourself as a brand, right, Opio?
Yeah, you got to. You can't take yourself seriously, man. You are. I mean, a lot of artists, and we were just talking about this yesterday in the studio. I had one of our artists, VC, which she's a female R&B artist. She was working on one of her singles last night, so that's why I'm wearing the glasses, because I got it like 4 o'clock in the morning. So I got bags under my, you know what I mean. But the thing is that we was just talking about, she is a brand, you know what I'm saying? She knows she's a brand, and she has celebrity, celebrity friends, you know what I'm saying, down in the
Mm-hmm.
Virginia and Atlanta area. So that's a big thing for us, for her, you know what I mean? And she know that she's a brand, so she has to
Mm-hmm.
carry herself like she's, a brand, you know. But sometimes you have to turn it off when you go in the house, you with the hubby or you with the kids, or you know what I'm saying, certain things. But you got to know in the forefront that what comes with being a brand. You have
Right.
to study that. You know what I mean? You have to study that. And if you're trying to make it, like I said, you're trying to make it in the music industry, it's a 24-hour business, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On certain sides, it's a 24-hour business. So
And it's
so if
it's
you
gone a little bit deeper than just putting out music. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Just
it's
just
way
just the
deeper.
music industry. It really
Yeah.
is. There's so many ways that artists can monetize, and I would have to say two artists, and they're totally, I would say, separate and different artists.
Yeah.
that have created a strong brands. I would have to say, y'all know the little girl, she was like a Disney or Nickelodeon, I'm sorry, Nickelodeon artist,
Yeah.
Jojo Siwa. She sells
Mm-hmm.
the bows. You go in the Walmart, she's got bows, she's got just she's a brand. Jojo
Yeah.
Siwa has music, she's putting out content on her YouTube channel, and on TikTok alone, she's got over 26 million TikTok followers, and she's able to monetize YouTube. She's monetizing TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
and another person is Nipsey Hussle and the marathon, his brand. He was able to kind of take his music, make it into a brand with the marathon, and implement that into his music, so it gives you a deeper connection
Mm-hmm.
with these artists,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
only with their music, but now you want to dress like them. You want to wear their stuff. Like I have my goddaughter. Shout out to Lil Kenna, but Kenna loves JoJo Siwa. We've got to get her concert tickets when JoJo comes to town. She got the bow. She wears the big bows in her hair, so she has learned how to connect. Even though she's like 17, 18 now, but she still they market her. She's like a marketing genius in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So she definitely knows how to create the content and engage with her audience, and she sells her brand. And so she does that through YouTube channels and through merchandise. She does that through live streaming. She there are sometimes she puts out straight up promotion videos, and then she has some subtle promotional videos that's kind of make you feel like you're not being sold to. So she's learned the art of selling without being sold,
Mm-hmm.
without selling. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that sometimes, like even with another one of my artists, like I'm seeing like like I see this guy maybe Mr. Organic and the tall guy car reviews. These brothers learned, they got cars, and they take the cars and they monetize on YouTube. And I think Mr. Organic tries to do music and everything like that. He's not, like I would say, the best artist, but he's
Yeah.
definitely trying to capitalize
On what
because
he doing?
all
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
eyeballs are on him. He's got the attention of people with his car reviews and whatnot. So what
Mm-hmm.
I try to tell artists nowadays is that it's a little bit deeper than just putting out music, bruh. You're gonna have to
It's a lot
like
deeper.
learn different ways to actually connect and
Yeah.
engage with audiences, so there
Yeah.
it helps your brand
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. And as an artist, as an upcoming artist, man, it's no days off. It's no days off. You know what I mean? You have to do it 24. I ain't gonna say 24 hours, but it's no days off, man. It is no days off. You have to take it seriously. You know what I mean? And you have to be, and it's another thing that a lot of artists don't really, I think, pay attention to, or they take for granted, other people's time. Other people's
mm,
time. You going to the studio late. You showing up, late when you're supposed to be there at 1 o'clock, and you showing up at 3 and 4 o'clock. You know what I mean? You need to be, uh, 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 aware of other people's time. Also, people's trust. You know what I mean? It takes a lot for other people to work with other people. Yeah, you get
mm-hmm,
what I'm saying? It takes a
mm-hmm,
lot. You know what I mean? So you have to be, aware of that. You know what I mean? You
mm-hmm.
have to be really aware of that. That's one of my. I just wanted to throw that out because that's one of my pet peeves right there. Like, if you're late, or if you know what I mean. If you just, I can't deal with that. I can really.
Business ethic, having a good
Yes.
business
Yes.
ethic, knowing how to treat people, knowing when to turn off your rap or music or artist persona, and when to be
Yes.
the business person, when to be the
Yes.
manager, and just
Yes.
kind of being able to finesse the I guess master
That will open
all of
doors
that.
for you. That will open doors for you. You know what I'm saying? Your business ethics will open doors for you. It's not just your talent. Your talent is okay, but how you conduct yourself. You know what I mean? How you talk to other people, how you treat other people that you're partnering with, and how you're treating people that and treating people that works for you, and trying to obtain other business partners. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All of that and how you treat people, it works wonders for you. You know what I mean? And people will
Yeah.
do business with you just based on your business ethics. You know what I mean? And really not
Mm-hmm.
your talent. They'll do, they'll work with you as far as your talent or whatever like that. But it's your business ethics that really stands out, because it's
Yeah.
not, it's like they don't have like a reference type thing far as for music industry. You know what I mean? Like, you can call these people and say, yeah, these people work for you. And, how long did they work for you? Would you hire them again? Da, 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 da. They don't
Mm-hmm.
have that type of system set up far as for the music industry. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You know, probably like if they was doing some administration far as in the building or something like that, if you're doing HR or something like that, which that's something totally different from the industry part. You know what I mean? You can't go to artists come from Universal and then go over to Sony, then Sony call Universal and ask for the reference far as for that artist. No, you can't
Mm-hmm.
do that. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
you gotta, you know, uh, but but you can hear things through the grapevine that that artist was not the perfect artist over here. So you be
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't know if I want to deal with that artist. But then you don't know all of the intricate parts of what happened as far as with that whole situation. You know what I'm saying? So you just always have to stay on the up and up. Make sure your business ethics are correct and good, and then your reputation will exceed everybody's expectations when they work with you. You know what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
All right. Well, that's a great that really is a great strategy right there. Is definitely working on your business ethic and having it. Showing up on time, being
yeah,
respectful, and it'll take you a long way. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Definitely. So bottom line is when it comes to okay, so you have music, you have good music, you have the music streaming platforms, you're ready to distribute your music is out there, it's streaming. Now you need eyeballs. You need to get people to know what you're doing and getting eyeballs on you. Okay, so some of the success, finding success and longevity in the music industry is you gotta write. Definitely keep writing new music and coming up with different fresh ideas, being innovative and
Hmm.
building your catalog. I think we talked about that on several of our shows.
Hmm.
Having that catalog and coming up with that collection of demo material. So definitely keep being creative, keep writing. All right, so now
Hmm.
you've got that, you're writing, you're recording. Get out there and gig. Get out there and touch your fans. Where there's an opportunity. One thing we talked about Tech Nine in his book, he there's a book that I read, and I think the author did they featured him in the book, and he literally said he built his fans one by one show at a time, one small town at a time. Understand that you have to build your fan base, and we're going to talk a little bit further about connecting and building a fan base shortly. But I
Hmm.
definitely wanted to talk about some of these strategies. Get out there and gig, connecting with people. You are a brand,
Hmm.
and sometimes, like say for instance, Just Live. Shout out to Just Live. It happened to be the pandemic. There was this concert series that was doing like underground concert series. I felt like it was the Underground Railroad of music shows. Everything was closed down here in LA. We were going through the back kitchen. Everything was kind of like covered up on the glass. Nobody knew it was going down inside. But
Hmm.
and it was like a black owned cafe in Leimert Park. Shout out to all the Leimert Park artists. It's just the place where you can get culture and vibe. It's like the essence of Los Angeles. Okay. But
Hmm.
I saw it on Instagram. I was like, I'm going. And I happened to watch a young lady perform by the name of Just Live. And she opened up with a song, made me a fan for life. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
then she was out there selling plants because she's an earthy, earthy kind of
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
sister that just
Very
sells
centric vibe.
plants. Yeah,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
Afrocentric, and she sells plants. So I bought a snake plant from her too. I was ready to buy anything that Just Live was selling. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. You have to, like, her song just connected, it resonated, and I actually hadn't seen a concert and stuff for so long because of the pandemic. It brought me to tears. I was so emotional in her performance. So, like I said, guys, get out there and connect with people. Get out there and
Mm-hmm.
gig.
Mm-hmm.
Things are opening back up. Find those little coffee shops. Find those places. Where you can maybe open up for maybe popular artists, talk to managers, get to know who is the House of Blues show booker, who's booking the shows at the House of Blues, who's booking the shows for AEG, who's booking the shows for Live Nation, what they have going on. Okay, you guys get out there and do your research. And then that leads us to what Opio said, always making a good impression.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make a good
Mm-hmm.
impression. Understand that people are watching you. People are if you're late, I think like, for example, love Lauryn Hill, but she's got one of the worst reputations on being late to her concerts, and people start booing. I'm like, why does she do this? Like, people are so frustrated by the time she comes out, but always make a good impression. I don't give a damn how famous you are. Okay. Lauryn
Mm-hmm.
Hill, get it together, child. We love you, but hopefully with this new tour, like, people are not out there. Like, I mean, it's like, damn, what's how high she got to be before she come out. Allegedly, I'm not saying she gets high or anything, but it's like, what is going on behind the stage? And then she comes out, and it's all these antics going on with her people. She's telling her people to come up on the volume, come down, and she just be doing too much. And anyways, we just gonna keep her lifted up in prayer, but always
Yeah.
make a good impression because people are watching,
Yes.
and
Yes.
being on time and having that good business ethic. Then we talked about getting out there and gigging. Be your own manager. You might
Mm-hmm.
have to create a whole new manager profile, okay? And
Mm-hmm.
your name is Just Live, but your manager is Just Manager. And you
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and and he,
Yeah. Yeah.
and he or she is representing you, and you're behind the scenes being the virtual manager, because sometimes people ain't
Yeah.
gonna do your business like you gonna handle your business. But
Yeah.
we do have a management division right now, right?
Yes,
Opio?
that's proper flow management.
Yes.
They handle all management. They're going to be handling all management and booking. That's what they're going to be
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
And we just don't manage artists. We also manage models, actors,
Yes.
voiceover
Speaker
actors. Yeah,
engagements. Yes.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So we're getting that together right now as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is getting organized and everything over there for the launch of 2022.
Because
Um,
we understand that as artists, you
yeah,
can't do everything. We're telling you right now the DIY way and your strategies of long-term success. But having management, proper
yeah,
management, that's why I like the name, proper flow management.
yeah,
Having proper management is important because somebody's got to be making these calls and trying to connect with you to get you on these gigs if you're not going to do it
yeah,
yourself.
yeah,
And somebody's got to handle those agreements when they come in, and they got to get
yeah,
them back to the booking agents. And
yeah,
somebody's got to have relationships, and and be able to get those contracts and agreements back to them, and make sure that your rider, have a rider.
yeah,
Like, what do I
yeah.
expect when I come to the show? What kind of equipment I need? What do I need to get me in the mood and to have a great show?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Now.
And and just a little segue into, I'm not trying to take up all the time, you know what I mean? But
Mhm.
that's the thing. No, no, I'm not gonna go into that. Go ahead. Go ahead and finish what you're doing. 'Cause
Why?
I was
Now I'm
about no, I was
curious.
about to I was about to say, talking about the CMS that we have, that you can also do all of that within our new CMS. You know what I mean? To send it
Yeah.
out and send invoices out, send proposals out, send contracts out to anyone that you are trying to partner with, as far as booking agents, as far as studios, as far as whatever. So, that's a whole nother topic, another
Yeah, that's
story.
really,
Yeah.
like, guys, that's going to take you to the next level when you have a customer retention management, or some type of sales software where you got this going on. These are my contacts, and you're building your contacts, and you're able to have your writers, and different email platform, and being able to get
Hmm.
back to each other, get back to people, and follow up and reminders in a content management software program. That's
Hmm.
taking you to the next level. That's really conducting business like businesses are being conducted.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
that's right there. I mean, I've had a chance to go into um our our customer our CRM,
Yeah.
our software, our customer management software,
Yeah.
or content management software. I've been in there, I'm telling you, it's getting ready to take us to the next level
Yeah.
with all
Yeah.
of that. So
Yeah.
you're saying we're going to be able to kind of give access to our software to some of our clients as
Yes.
well?
Yeah. There's a client side and it's the team side. We are the team,
Nice.
you know what I mean? And we can conduct Zoom meetings. We can conduct Zoom meetings. We can do event calendars. You'll know who's going to be where, far as shows, any of our artists or any of our labels. You can see what type, what dates their shows or what time they're in the studio or whatever type of events that is going on. You can do messages between the team and the clients within the software. You can create Zoom meetings far as between you and the clients. You know what I mean? There's also a password manager in it. You're
Mm.
using, say if you're using just say if you're using a platform that's one of your promotional platforms that you use, and you can actually put all of your information there and put the password in there, and it'll store it for you before you can go back and look at it and say, okay, I remember, okay, that's the password, okay, cool, fine. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a password manager to keep all of your passwords and everything. We can't see that on your end, you know what I mean, on our end, but that's far as for your account, you know what I mean. You can also access UMG Ingroup Central and Dispatch. You know what I'm saying? You can also go under the promo and booking tab. That we also have our new news blog. You know what I'm saying? That you can add post. In our news blog. You know what I'm saying? Saying that if you have a new release coming out and everything, you can log right in and tell us all about your release and put it right under the release tab, and it'll go out to just like a news blog. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can also, we're putting in a e-marketing system, which is a email marketing system right now. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That will be ready probably in the next couple of, I'll say probably 10 to 15 days. We already have like 17,000 emails in there already. We have to put some more, you know what I mean? We're going to put some more in there. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can go to our artist link, far as like our own link fire or our own link tree,
Mm-hmm.
platform where you can
I
create
have it.
your,
I have it
yeah,
on my platform right now, guys. You can go
yeah,
to the artist plug, THA, the artist plug, and see the artist link that he's talking about. And I can just say link in bio, and it has everything how you can tap into this show when we're live.
yeah,
Or definitely, I love it. It was
yeah.
easy.
Um, you can also use our contract wizards, saying
Mm-hmm.
that you need to sign contracts online. It's something like how what's the
Like DocuSign,
yeah,
something
it's
like
like
that.
yeah, it's like DocuSign. We have our own contract wizards. You can do tasks, you can do projects, you can do announcements throughout your whole team. You can do prospects, you can do proposals, you can do lists and notes, or you can create your notes or your to-do list. You know what I'm saying? Timelines, you can do support and tickets. Also, we have a help and support tab where we put in certain knowledge and certain
Mm-hmm.
resources for you. You know what I'm saying? To
And it
use
has
in
a calendar feature too,
yes,
right?
yeah, that's the event calendar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you can also, on the client side, you can also invite other people that's on your team into your account to use everything that needs to be used. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's really a one stop shop for all of our team and our clients to do everyday business. You know what I mean? A lot of
I
people
love it.
don't. A lot of people don't have. They'll go and have everything here, another thing here, and have a bunch of tabs open. You know what I mean? You just
Mm-hmm.
have a whole bunch of no here. Everything is in one. Everything is in one platform. You know what I mean? And now we also have the you can also download the desktop version and the Mac version to put it on your desktop.
I'm
So
definitely gonna do that today because
yeah,
I want to be able to really utilize that tool to really help manage my
yeah,
process and the artists and the labels and the things that I have going on behind the
yeah,
scenes. But then being able to share that with those artists and labels,
yeah,
because when I was working with a 6X Entertainment and shout out to Tia P, she had a very busy schedule. She's on this show, she's on that show, she has this audition, so that we were using like Google Calendar, and there's all these different third party platforms that we're using just to successfully run this one artist. So
yeah,
this sounds like this would be a perfect tool for artists like her,
yeah.
and her management team to be
Hmm.
able to successfully know where she's got to be on this day, what this show is, where she's got to be on this radio show, when she's got to do an appearance here and there, and and being
Yeah,
able to track all of that. So
yeah, yeah.
that is awesome.
Yeah, so
So
we looking to launch that to all of our clients probably in the middle of December. So
okay.
yeah. So we just adding some more features and things of that nature in it.
Mm-hmm.
So once we launch it to all of our clients and everything, that it would just be a full fledged CMS. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There is you have to get in contact with me or D in order to become a partner in order to use it. You know what I mean? We just don't we just don't give it out to anybody, any artists or any labels, anything like that. Now you have to become a 50-50 partner as far as a label or an artist in order to have access to this. Um, this is a 24-hour business for us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you have to treat it like it's a business. It is a
Mm-hmm.
business. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't understand that it's a business. So you have to treat it as
Yeah.
such. You know what I
That is a
mean?
strategy right there. That is a
Yeah,
whole strategy.
yeah,
Okay. So you have to understand that this is a music business and you have to treat it as such. So that is a
hmm,
great tip. I would say that puts us at about 5 strategies right there that we have
hmm,
presented to you. Another one, guys, is never stop networking. You are one DM and one person away from your career changing, a life-changing connection. Okay.
hmm,
um so that's what it's about. It's connecting. And so always seek to meet new people and develop and maintain relationships. So never stop networking. All right.
hmm,
You never know who you're going to meet or when you'll meet them. So that's a strategy, guys. Never stop networking. Constantly be at the right places at the right time, and that's something that's always helped me. I met one person, Sam, who then introduced me to Opio, and now look at us. You get what I'm saying?
hmm.
So if I didn't connect with that one brother, I wouldn't be here now. So it's always networking and trying to connect with the right people and trying to be at the right place at the right time. That has totally helped me. And in
Yeah.
times where I had to be at work early in the morning, but I'm out here at the club networking late at night, especially in Dallas, Texas. I mean, how I got on the radio. We're talking about 97.9 The Beat, a Radio 1 station. We're talking about K104, the number one urban station in the market, where people like Steve Harvey or Tom Joyner, they've graced the airwaves of these heritage station. I didn't get there just by happenstance. I got there by networking. Okay,
Hmm.
and so that is a strategy right there, guys. And so another one is, I think we've kind of covered this, but And Opio said, don't take yourself seriously, but don't to do your best. Everybody makes mistakes. We're not perfect, but do your best to avoid mistakes and make sure you learn from them when they do happen, and don't let the success go to your head. So in the most part, don't take yourself too seriously. Don't let the success go to your head. Be humble. Be humble. There's a lot of artists that I will not even work with. I will decline. I don't care how famous or how much money I can make with you. I don't want to touch your project because you are arrogant, pompous, hard-headed, and I just don't need that in my life. So
I wanted to talk on that. You know what I mean? That when they say don't take yourself so serious or learn or don't make mistakes, don't be so hard on yourself when you make the mistake. You know what I'm saying? Just correct the mistake and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it moving. You know what I mean? You're gonna learn. That's part of learning. You know what I'm saying? Is making mistakes. You can't make mistakes without. You can't learn without making a mistake. You know what I mean? So it's okay. It's try to avoid mistakes, but it's okay to make a mistake here and there because you're gonna learn from it. You're gonna learn from it. You know what I mean? And the thing about artists' attitudes, the system, far as the music industry and the music business, is laid out for you. It's a system that's already put in. Now, if you learn how to maneuver through that system and to make it your own for certain parts and aspects of it, you know what I'm saying? That's good. But, the arrogancy and everything like that is really not part of that system because it's a process. Everything is a process. Everybody is doing a certain job. Everybody is doing what they're supposed to do. And then here you come with your attitude disrupting everything what everybody is doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a good look.
I've met so many talented artists over my life, and I've really seen that they didn't really go anywhere outside of being hood famous in just their neighborhood or their region and territory, just because they got so full of themselves. It just didn't work for them. And I'll be honest with you, okay? All shade, no shade, but all shade. Respect, but but no respect. No, just kidding. But anyways, Sierra, I have to say, I met her twice at the radio station I was working with in Dallas, Texas. She was one of the most unfavorable people I have ever met, and I've really seen that her behavior. Luckily, she got wifed up by an NFL player. Now she's out there trying to push the vaccine with the White House people on children, but I'm not surprised. Okay, but Sierra was one of the worst people I've ever met in my entire life.
Damn.
Okay. And I have to say that has totally affected her career. Honestly, we as radio station people, it gets around. It gets around, where you come up in there acting like you Janet Jackson. It's like, honey, you are Sierra. And we talking about this 10, 12 years ago, but you realize why some people don't go to the highest level where they should go when they're very talented. She was just unpleasant. She was unpleasant too. Then we did a contest where, we are telling people on the air, you're going to win a chance to meet Sierra. You're going to win tickets to the State Fair Classic concert and football game and all of this stuff. And we got her performing and she's like, I'm not going to take pictures with all these people. We can take one group picture. And when I said that group picture came out where she was kind of doing a mid sneeze, like she looked like, it was a reflection of her attitude. Like nobody even wants this picture. But I'm just saying, y'all, and I'll say it, and I'll say it to her face. I really can't stand her. Like, and then here I am, the promotions coordinator, and my program director is telling me go upstairs, take a picture with Sierra and the music director, and her team is like, no, she ain't taking no pictures. I'm like, you at the radio station? I'm working here at the radio station, honey. So anyways, y'all, don't let success go to your head, okay? And take yourself too seriously. Don't come up in there being, Sierra, thinking you Janet Jackson. And I'm telling you, I've met people like the Isley brothers. We talk about people who have had longevity, 50, 60 years in the music business success,
Mm-hmm.
and people are so humble and nice, and that's how you go far. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. That
yeah.
oh, that's bad.
Anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, I
That's
tell the
bad.
world I don't follow her, and I just can't stand to even thought of her. But let's move on. Yeah,
Okay.
because that's the impression that she made. Remember that one
Yeah,
tip is always make a good impression.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
mm-mm.
yeah.
And so establish and dominate your brand. We talked about that. We talked about becoming a brand, knowing that you're a brand. But definitely um with that, you have to establish your brand, work hard to dominate it. If your band is playing at a wide variety of gigs and whatnot, make sure that you adapt to your audience. You have your branding, whether it's merchandise, whether like with Just Live. She's kind of an Afrocentric neo soul artist. She sells
Hmm.
plants. You get what I'm saying? She has like holistic. We're at a tea shop. The whole vibe and the ambiance is it was like a brand experience. So and a lot of brands are doing that. Like you'll see different they call them, what are those brand activation events. If they
Hmm.
they might be at a event where there is, like, say for instance, a festival or something, and they have they're wanting to target festival type of artists with whatever their brand is. So they're out there with a street team. People forgot about that type of. I don't see street teams like that anymore. The way they used to get down. You know what I mean, with the picket signs outside,
Hmm.
and just the branding experience, and different promotional items,
Hmm.
giveaway items, whatever. But establish your brand
Yeah.
and dominate. And dominate it, no matter where
Hmm.
you are. Have a strategy, a brand strategy, when you know there's going to be crowds of people. Okay.
Yeah.
So we talked about branding, and be and stay easy to find. Okay, so you should have make your email, your website very easy to remember. And make sure that you direct all your social networks and your videos and your CDs and all that kind of stuff back to your site. One thing I see too is people will do like YouTube advertising. They'll do their music video and they'll do YouTube advertising, meaning they'll play their music video before you watch this video. And then sometimes I'll sit and watch it. I'll be like, okay, before I skip this ad, I'll go
Hmm.
ahead and look at this artist. This artist is using YouTube retargeting ads or whatever to reach me as a consumer. So let me
Yeah.
let me watch the video. I don't know who the artist is by the end of the video. I don't know how to reach them. It's like wasted advertisement. I can't tell you how many videos I've seen. So if you're going to do that, have a YouTube ad version of your video where there's branding and advertising and social media contact, or that link tree,
Yeah.
that artist link, just to make sure people can, your website where people can reach you.
Yeah.
Don't miss that opportunity,
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
connect with somebody. Because I might like your music, but now I'm like, oh my God, where's my phone? Let me grab my phone. Let me what do you call it? Shazam it, because
Yeah.
maybe it's on Shazam. Maybe I can kind of connect. Who is this artist? Yeah, no, that should never be a question. Be and stay easy to find. Make sure people know how to reach you. Okay.
Yeah. Another thing is, we reach out to artists through Instagram or Facebook or, and everything like that. But then, we look and see that we reach out to them, but then they don't check their messages. We don't
Mm.
see that it says seen or read or anything. It's just sitting. But then they say, DM them for contact.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And I'm like, okay, all right, that's what we did, but no, I don't know. You have to get something together. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that's what what happens. They don't have any type of contact info in their Facebook or TikTok or Instagram or or YouTube, just like you're saying, they don't have no contact information. That is very, 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 very important. You know what I mean?
Lord
That is
have
very
mercy.
important.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that lets me know that you have to get some stuff organized. That's telling me that you really do need to be with us because you seem like
Yeah.
you don't have no management, you don't have anything. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
management should handle all of that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, that's another thing.
I mean, and like for example, like I am Tia P. So I talked about 6X Entertainment. I talked about Tia P. Everything is I am Tia P. I am TiaP.com. I am Tia
Yeah,
P. You got on Instagram, like Twitter,
yeah,
Facebook, whatever that is. You have to, have your branding and be consistent and make sure that contact information is on your social media platforms. And then
yeah,
it can also direct people back to one place. Either
yeah,
that's that link tree, that's a website, and it's a place where we can find you. Like I love the artist link. Artist link that we have is it comes with our service.
yeah,
Artist link, you'll see it on my page. It is allows me to be able to in one link, one click, you be able to follow me on my Instagram page, be able to tap into this show when it's live. So you can go to the 50/50 music group YouTube channel. You can go to my personal YouTube channel. If I was
yeah,
an artist, there's Spotify, there's iTunes, there's Amazon Music, because people right now, people don't stream just one streaming service. Okay,
yeah,
you
yeah,
want to, you want to be able to, and there's even like the smart URL. I know a lot of the labels, like E1 and stuff like that, when they do releases, they do a smart URL where it has the capability to, if I click onto this link and I'm an iPhone user, or I click onto this link and I'm an Amazon, or I'm sorry, a Samsung user, it will direct me to, it will just direct me to iTunes, or it'll direct me to Spotify or whatever.
yeah,
But I still don't necessarily like that in a sense, because just because I'm a Amazon, I'm a Samsung or Android user, I might not have my music. I don't have a stream. My streaming service is not through Spotify. Like I use
yeah,
Amazon Music. Okay, I'm a little old school.
yeah,
So, I pay them for a family, music streaming, Amazon Music. I can make my playlist, so I'm still an Amazon,
yeah,
so I don't direct me. Let me direct me to the place where I can go and find your Amazon Music channel.
yeah,
And or your iTunes or Amazon, or I'm sorry, Apple Music. So you don't know who's streaming from where, what kind of service provider I use. So just take me to a place where I can choose.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
And the thing is, what we do is we have the same smart link thing, far as with Ingrooves, where it shows your release, far as you can pre-save the release, what I'm
mm-hmm,
saying, on, iTunes, like you said, Amazon Music or whatever like that. But then we also have like our own link tree or link file where you can put your websites, you can put, if you have a blog, or if you have your
you're right.
YouTube page,
Mm-hmm.
you can put it, you can put
And
anything.
put that release that you can actually
Yeah,
then take that smart link, that
yeah,
pre-save link, and put it on there too. You
yeah,
can. How
yeah.
many links
y-
can you have on Artist Link? Is it
Unlimited,
unlimited? Oh
unlimited.
wow.
You have
Yeah.
unlimited. Everything,
Yeah.
everything we open it up, far as you can do everything on it. You can also embed your Spotify playlists in there.
Mm-hmm.
You can embed your YouTube videos in there,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll show. You know what I'm saying? And we just go ahead and say it, man. We'll just do it unlimited. You know what I mean? That
Right.
comes along
Right.
with one, with our package as well.
Right.
So yeah.
Well,
So
well, I know that we're running a little bit over on this
yeah,
particular show, and I really had so much more, but I'm thinking I could really break my content into two shows, because the next show I think I could, we could do, Opio, is strategies on pitching to music
yeah,
editors, pitching on
yeah.
playlists, bloggers, vloggers. We have those tips, and then we have how to grow your fan base tips. Okay,
Hmm.
so I'm
Hmm.
gonna save that to next week and just
Okay.
finish up some of the strategy tips here, since because this one's kind of turned into, I don't want to make the show long, we can break this into two. It's just
Okay.
always, we can talk music, me and this guy right
All
here
day.
with
All
you,
day.
we can talk music all day long. Okay, we can tech out. So but I'm going to continue on if you don't mind, because
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
some of these other strategies are hitting on what we're talking about, and that is choose your team wisely.
Mm,
Your team consists of your band members, your booking agent, your manager, your attorney, your businessman, your lighting tech, your sound, your audio visual, your video guy, the guy who's shooting your music video and editing,
mm-hmm.
your producer in the studio, your production guy in the studio. You know, it says
Yeah.
remember that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. Be
Mm-hmm.
sure that everyone on your team has your best interest in heart. Okay, at heart.
Mm-hmm.
Find people who are smarter than you and you learn from them. Find people who are better musicians and or singers and work to reach their levels.
Yeah.
Opio.
Yes. Yes.
Opio. Was
Yes.
that not
Yes.
a whole word?
Hey man, yeah, man, that is very important. You know what I mean? I think I have a good team of people that knows exactly what they're doing. You know what I mean? I have this young lady, Candace Wally, which she's helped running the proper flow management part of our management division, which she is excellent, man. She
Awesome.
has insight on things, man, that I wouldn't even thought of having insight on. And I believe
Wow.
that I'm a really insightful person. You know what I mean? So,
Yes, you
but
are.
yeah, you know what I mean? But she comes at it at another way, man, that you know what? I didn't even think of that. You know what I mean? She
Mm-hmm.
comes with it. She comes
Yeah.
with it,
You need
and I want
people
to,
around you that are going to make you
yeah,
better. Make you
yes,
better.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. And I'm glad, that I've known her for this little bit of time. And the thing was that I was going to hire her as a receptionist, but then
Mm-hmm.
I knew exactly who I was getting, so I said no. Receptionist is not for her. No,
Yeah.
she needs to be in charge of a division. She needs to be in
Mm-hmm.
charge of a department. So you know, um, so give a shout out to Candace Wiley, man. That's my girl
Yeah.
right there, man.
Shout out to Candace, holding
Yeah,
you
man.
down behind the scenes, making
Yeah,
it happen.
yeah, yeah,
Definitely, we
yeah,
all need those people in our lives. So it might just be you, but understand, even if it's just you need to start building you a team.
yeah.
Okay, your
Yes.
and let's go into the next strategy. These are strategies to finding success and
Hold up, hold
long
up,
term
hold
success.
up, hold up, hold
Uh
up.
huh.
My
What?
man Lou says she's smarter than you.
There go Lou.
Yeah,
Big
that's my
Lou.
man Lou. Hey Lou, give you a shout out, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
she got her. She's smart, man. She has her way. She has her ways, man. You know what I mean? That it comes from the right or the left, man. That really benefits anything that we do, man. You know what I mean? You know, you know.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
man. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Build your team, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like start, if somebody is good at marketing, if this is your friend, your sister, your brother, somebody start building your team.
yeah.
And then let's go into choosing your company wisely. How many artists, how many rappers, how many people have we seen fall to the demise or be arrested by the bad company? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
you are and will be known by the company that you keep. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes artists too, like for example, I work with a concert promoter. Shout out to the Silent Partner in Dallas, Texas. Don't come in there with an entourage. If he done booked you for an event, don't come up in there with an entourage of 10, 15 people.
Yeah.
No, sir. No,
Yeah.
ma'am. Okay.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, be respectful, but choose your company wisely. For example, if your friends are arrested for possession, um, the public possession of a weapon, drugs or whatever, the public will assume that you are into drugs and stuff as well. See,
Mm-hmm.
so the company that you keep, be mindful of the company that you keep, because the press can turn something like that into a reputation buster overnight.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I wanted to chime in. The thing is that you got to remember that the music industry is a business.
Mm-hmm.
It's a business. You know what I mean? It's just like the economy. You know what I'm saying? It goes around and around, man. Money passes through hands to feed people's families. You know what I mean? So if you come in and bringing ruckus to somebody's business or what are they doing, it's interrupting, their money. It's
They'll
interrupting
never
their
book you
money flow.
again.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
won't book you. You know what
You
I'm saying?
get one shot in this
Yeah,
game sometimes.
he gets
Mm-hmm.
arrested, everything, or fights break out or whatever. Police come, shut down everything. Then the promoter can't do any promotion. He can't do any shows in that venue for a while. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
mean,
So
because
that's
look at the
taking
whole
money.
Travis Scott
Yeah.
debacle.
Oh
You get what I'm
man.
saying? They going after the suit. Now, this is going to cause a lawsuit. Travis Scott, it is going to cause a whole lawsuit. Now, ain't no telling if everybody is in on this, and this is, all the
You already
sacrifice
know
and all the
how. Yeah,
whatever
but
that. But
now,
legally, we going to talk to it from a legal perspective. The
yeah.
legally now Live Nation, the concert venues, there's so many people, his touring company, everybody is, potentially at loss for millions of dollars because the security was off. It was just a lot going on. I didn't know that he has this reputation of inciting type of violence and raving at his shows. So this is
Oh,
not like the first time, like he does that, like that's as part of his thing. And then he does something like, hold your middle finger up to the sky and put two middle fingers up to the sky. Who you saying? Who
oh,
you
oh,
turning your middle finger up to the
oh,
most high?
oh,
Like you just
oh.
causing.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez,
So
I
these
didn't know
artists,
that. Ah,
yeah,
oh
these
man.
artists,
Oh, yeah.
you got to be, when you factor in the crowd control. So you want people raving and out there, but at the end of the day, I'm not sure if he'll ever be able to come back after this, because there's actually 10 people who are now dead due to this violent concert and show that you put
Oh,
on.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
one thing. I'm gonna tell you
Uh,
one thing
how you come
about
back from
that.
that?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you how he can come back from it.
Mm,
I can tell you exactly how he can come back from it. He can
mm.
go back into the virtual world when he did his virtual concerts
Well, that
and
sounds
sell
like
tickets
where he
there.
probably needs to be.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean that's what I was thinking. Far as when them lawsuits came out, because
Mm-hmm.
he did a virtual concert, like like we was just talking about, far as the avatar, you know what I mean, in the virtual world.
Mm-hmm.
He did a concert like that, you know what I mean, and it was sold, and it sold, you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
but
But
see,
I was
there's
thinking,
still nothing like, and I've heard
yeah,
that from so many artists,
yeah,
connecting and seeing my fans and
yeah,
the energy that you
yeah,
get from the fans and
yeah.
being in a live setting. So, he gonna have to virtual it out for a while and then, see.
Hmm.
But even I just seen a lot of people that went to his concert. They was like, it was like being in hell, so it was just like, hey, I don't
Yeah,
know. People are catching on to all of this, everything that they, I hear pushing and
man.
promoting. But at
Oh,
the end of the day, choose the company that you keep wisely, okay?
yes.
Because you want you don't want people around you to be bringing you down, and we've seen that happen a lot in the music industry. You or people having a bunch of yes men around them, and they're not keeping it real with you, and allowing you to make mistakes and not just being 100. You want people
Yeah.
around you that's not going to be a bunch of yes men. So choose the company wisely, okay? Because you don't want people to bring you down. And this is, sometimes you only get one shot, and this is the music business is a tough industry, and you want people around you that's going to believe in you and help you succeed. So
Yeah, so give a shout out to my wife. She's tuning in saying never disrespect God, wanting to give you blessings.
okay,
You know what I mean?
amen.
Yeah,
Shout
that
out
is
to
also
Maria
yeah,
with
that is
that.
dangerous. Yeah.
These people out here doing way too much, girl. Way too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it
All
is.
right. Let's go on to another few strategies and then we'll let y'all go.
Mm-hmm.
Protect yourself legally and manage your money wisely. I'm combining these two
Mm-hmm.
because we'll just say like this. That's legal and accounting. Okay, they're two
Mm-hmm.
different things, but protect yourself legally. Okay, so you never want to cut corners by acting as your own attorney. You definitely want somebody who specializes, because they specializes in law and intellectual property. Okay, you
Mm-hmm.
want to be, want someone around you that's going to show you how and help you with registering your songs with copyright, with the copyright artist, trademarking your brand name. I've seen artists actually don't understand that your name is big whatever, right? But somebody that you think that you can trust maybe managing you, or you even signed to their label, and they don't went out there and copywritten your name. Or like even with
Mm-hmm.
Prince, they owned, Warner Brothers had owned the name Prince, so that's why he had to change his name
Yeah.
into the emblem, and the artist formerly known as Prince, because he couldn't even legally use his name, because he should have copywritten his name or branded trademarked
Yeah.
his name and not let nobody have access to that. Because trust me,
Yeah.
they know them guys with the small hats, and shout out to the guys with the small hats, but they know, they
Yeah.
know where you lacking.
Yeah.
And I've seen that too. Like I maybe even heard like with 2 Chainz allegedly, like he another artist may own his name. Just be mindful of that kind of stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Protect yourself legally. Trademark your brand, your tagline, your
Yeah.
logo. Like
Yeah.
I know some guys that came up, like they're rappers out of Dallas, and they came up. Shout out to Young Nino and Hot Boy Star. They came out with this saying like Triple D. The Triple
Mm.
D. Now you got Triple D gear, you got Triple D the movie, and people totally kind of took the whole Triple D thing, and they didn't never really get their proper credit for it. And business people, because this is a music business,
Mm-hmm.
they went out there and copy wrote that tagline or that saying, and now you created something and you've lost all control of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so hire an experienced entertainment attorney, or anything like that, for anything career related. Your
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Bob, the real estate attorney or whatever,
Yeah.
may not know the nuances of the music industry. So just make sure you have a strong legal team, have a lawyer, have somebody on your team
Yes.
that can
Yes.
advise you legally, and then
Yes.
manage your money wisely.
Yes.
Okay, we just seen our boy what's his name with the start, T-Pain.
Yeah.
T-Pain just was online on the internet, social media,
Yeah.
live streaming his Bentley being repoed. Okay, and he said, I guess his advice was, make sure you watch the person that's managing your money. So you need somebody that's managing you need somebody to be watching the person that's managing your money. Don't just give a person power of attorney to just write all the checks and to transfer all the money. And I hear Oprah
Mm. Hold
writes,
up. Hold up.
she
Hold up. Hold up. You have to
uh,
go back because I think it went out. It went out for a second. So when you said that T-Pain, he was getting his Bentley repoed, and what happened after that?
Okay, sorry about that,
Yeah.
everybody. Where I'm gonna go ahead and repeat this, because T-Pain was just on social media
Mm-hmm.
streaming his car being repoed. And it was kind of sad, a repossession is like, he was like, please don't take my car, and the guy was like, man, I gotta take your car, and so T-Pain's message was, watch who's managing your money. Pretty much, make sure you have somebody that's watching the person you hired to manage your money. Don't just give power of attorney to someone to be able to write checks. Don't be too busy to oversee your money and to know where your money is going, because at this point,
Yes.
he, by saying that one comment, he made it in a sense that he somebody, whoever he had handling his accounting affairs, was ripping him off.
Yeah.
And people will rip you off if you just give them free access and to all your money, and you're not watching it. I hear that somebody, Oprah, this 12 strategies on long-term success to being an independent artist. But Oprah, if you could be Oprah Winfrey, that own the own network, Super Sunday Oprah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if Super Sunday Oprah Winfrey, okay, own network CEO, could be out there overseeing every check that's written, you better take time out of your day to make sure that stuff just gonna have to be backed up until you can actually you have time either every day or
Yes.
every other day or once a week
Yes.
to see what money is going out.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. And another thing is, um, people steal from you
Mm,
sometimes because they know really ain't no repercussion going to come from it.
that's
So
cold.
yeah, so they already know some repercussion is not going to come from it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's probably one of the reasons. He ain't gonna do nothing. Let me just go it into the sunset. Ain't nothing gonna
Mm,
happen.
mm, mm.
I mean, basically, that's like one of the top things in somebody's head. You know what I'm saying? Or they'll try to duck out, or you know, especially you can't really prove or on illegal ground, far as them stealing it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but you gotta do what you gotta do, man, and all I'm gonna say is just choose your people wisely. That's all I gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
We're gonna go into keeping up with the trends and your fans and building your fan base next week.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna, that of course is definitely a strategy, but we're gonna save that till next week. So definitely
Yeah.
manage your money wisely.
Yes.
We talked about treat your music career like a business. We definitely covered that. And so to kind of wrap things up, mind and protect your health. Health
Yes.
is wealth, y'all. This includes your voice. And if you want if you want a long term career, you basically need to remain healthy. Okay.
Hmm.
So that means
Hmm.
eating right, exercising, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I would say, trying to keep the laws and statutes and commands of the most high. Oh, the cool,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
say it like that because you can't just be out there sleeping with everybody and you bringing in that's just gonna cause that'll cause you know uh
Mental anguish. It will.
it will cause stress. It will cause venereal diseases.
Yeah.
Okay. And especially right now, with COVID and the variants and everything that's going on out there, eat right, stay healthy, you guys.
Yeah.
There's teas, there's vitamin supplements, there's think about your health. Just can't be eating everything. You can't just be drinking all the time and smoking a whole bunch of weed and just smoking cigarettes. Be mindful of your health. So
Yeah. You know.
because yeah, you want to
I want.
avoid risks to career ending injuries.
Yeah, I also wanted to go into mental, the mental aspect of it. You
Mm-hmm.
know, always, stay in the realization of the real. I don't know if that makes sense. You
It
know what I mean?
does.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stay in the
Right.
realization of the real in real time on
The
what's
real
going on.
world. Uh-huh.
Always know what's going on when it's going on in real time. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
always stay true to what you are doing and who you are. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to fake with the crowd. Don't try to fake what other people are trying to get with other people and to be something that you're not. That kind of like also to me, it also leads into the whole depression stage, the whole thing about not being accepted and things because you're trying to be someone that you're not. You know what I mean? You will never grow as a person if you're always trying to be someone that you're not or trying to
Mm-hmm.
live up to someone else's expectations. You know what I
Mm.
mean? So that's, you'll never grow as a person like that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So stay true to your art, stay true to your music, stay true to what you are doing in real time. Always self-check yourself as far as where you at in your career. You know what I'm saying? And what direction you want to go to. If you want to, if the people that you are around, as far as doing your music and everything is not subject to what you are doing, then that's not your people. That's not your
Mm-hmm.
people. You know what I'm saying? And the thing else,
Mm-hmm.
and another thing is, social media is a place where it is very important far as for artists or far as for what you're trying to do and trying to promote. You know what I'm saying? But it is not the end of the world. You know what I mean? It is a place where you can go and engage with people, and then some people don't want to engage with you, which is totally fine. You know what I mean? It's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
But what you want
Mm-hmm.
to do, you want to get them to engage, even if it's
Mm-hmm.
and this is very important that a lot of people don't understand with social media. Even if they do engage with you or they don't engage with you, far as giving you a negative feedback, that is still engaging and is helping your algorithm. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't take it personally. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Do not take
Mm-hmm.
social media personally. What you want them to do is to get to engage with you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I see some people that just be they just be just what they call it, just trolling people. They
Mm-hmm.
are troll a subject. They just put out a stupid subject and troll it, and people will comment on it. That's just to get that algorithm going for their channel or for their profile. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So don't take Instagram, don't take Facebook, don't take TikTok, all that stuff serious.
Oh,
It's
because
nothing
people are
but,
some internet gangsters.
man, you know what I mean?
And there's a lot of artists like that really like I hear where Rihanna will clap back, Cardi B will clap back, like but I really, you got a your mental stability is
Yes.
definitely important. Health,
Yes.
mind, body, and spirit.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. And
Yeah. Yeah.
sometimes responding to all of them trolls, even with me and my views about the vaccine and what's going on in the world, I had to just stop responding to people because
Yeah.
people they're gonna say things to just troll you and get you, to incite some type of reaction. You
Yeah.
can't let
Yeah.
everything, you can't just be, let everything
Yeah.
make you react and,
Yeah.
and cause your peace. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Protect your peace at all costs.
Yeah.
It causes. And so what I was trying to say too with artists, protecting your health, protecting your spirit, protecting your mind. These are strategies for long-term success as an indie artist and even as a major artist.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wanted to leave that when you if you out there just sleeping with every groupie, just know, and I ain't gonna go too deep off into this spiritually, but not only can you contract diseases and things that you can't get rid of, and may it cause all kind of drama with your baby mamas and all of the stuff that's going on, but there's a such thing as soul ties,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a transfer of souls in spirits when two people are intimate. So
Yeah.
just be careful of that, guys. Try
Yeah.
your best to live a righteous lifestyle and stay humble and everything that Opio said too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Protect your
Yeah, man.
peace.
Yeah. Protect your peace. That's like one of the number one things that I'm about. Protect your peace. You know what I mean? If you
Amen.
gotta, one thing that I do, I don't really give away a lot of, but the thing that I do is I see myself as a third party in a certain situation, and I take myself out of it, and I look and be like, okay. Someone would be, arguing or, having a problem or whatever, 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 and I'm always stayed even keel because I don't take it personally. You know what I mean? Um, there's a lot of stuff that I don't take personally. You know what I mean? And people be like, "Why are you so calm about this?" Or "Why are you so, this?" I don't get stressful that much. I don't get surprised that much. I don't get, I don't get angry as much as I used to. I know where I'm at. I know who I am. I know what I'm capable of. I know
Mm-hmm.
myself through and through. You know what I mean? I know what I'm capable of, and I know what I'm not capable of, and I don't try to do anything far as being anybody else or trying to be with a crowd or trying to fit in or anything like that. I'm a Sigma. I don't do those things. I don't, those not my practices. So, so, I know exactly who I am and what I do and what I
All
can't
right.
do. You know what I mean?
All
So I
right.
just stay even keel, man. Mental
Yeah.
first. Mental is always
Yes,
first.
mind, body, soul, and spirit. Take care of your health.
Yeah.
Those are your strategies for
Yeah.
long-term success as a music artist. All right.
Yeah.
Now, you guys can reach us if you have any questions ever about the music business, or you want to find out how 50/50 Music Group can maybe benefit your label or you as an artist. You can email us at podcast@5050mg.com.
Hmm.
And then you can also record with Opio too. If go to protobeatsstudios.com.
Yes, we have engineers
Yes,
and producers and writers, the whole nine yards. So if you need beats, you need music, you need big scores. You know what I mean? As far as big scoring songs or things of that nature, we do it all. We
mix
do it all.
mastering,
Yep.
we
Yep.
got it. We got it.
Yep.
All right. So one other little tip I was gonna tell you guys. You know what? I'm gonna just do that next week about the person to follow, because we've been on long enough. And
Hmm.
like I said, you guys go to protobeatsstudios.com. Email us at podcast at
Podcast.
5050mg.com.
Yes, another thing that, yeah, we just launched our new news blog site. That's along with the podcast. All you have to do is just go to 5050mg.com,
Mm-hmm.
and that's our news blog right there, 5050mg.com. And you will see our news blog on everything. We'll be posting every day on certain things, on our new releases, our new artist signings. You'll see we got a section called a category called DIY, do it yourself, which you'll see tips and strategies. You know what I mean? You'll see some of our podcasts there in the next week. I think we have to post all of the podcasts on there and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll see also a gallery of some of our artists that we represent. You'll see a whole lot. You know what I mean? And all of our, that's also, a part of our CMS where all of our labels can do their own posting and things of that nature also. So it's a whole lot that we got going on. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? So just go to 5050mg.com to see our news and blog and
All
stay update
right.
with us. Yep.
All right. Well, thank you guys. You can also follow me at the Artist Plug,
Hmm.
THA Artist Plug. I also have another Instagram account, Music Label Manager. It's kind of
Hmm.
I dropped off some. I'll put that up there next weekend. But everywhere, anyways, I'm
Yeah.
Delise Kelly. People call me D Light, and this is Opio. Opio. Is there another way that you want people to contact you, or just podcast at
Nah, they
5050mg.com?
can do podcasts or they just go to the 5050musicgroup.com website.
Okay.
If you want to become a partner, you can contact D-Light. You can contact Elise. If you want to become an artist, just go to our website and go under A&R, because we do also have an A&R team if you want to
Mm-hmm.
become an artist under us
All
instead of
right.
just, there's difference becoming an independent artist under us and becoming on our roster. So there's a
Mm-hmm.
difference. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So if you want to become an artist on our roster, talk to our A&R team. Just go on our contact page on our website. And if you want to become an artist, as far as an independent artist, then you talk to our label manager, which is the lease, or you talk to Crockett. Oh, you can talk. Yeah, it's a lot of us. I need
Yeah,
right.
man. Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah,
growing, and we want
yeah,
to grow with you. So if
yes,
you're an artist, you looking to go to the next level, you want to amplify your music career, hit us
yeah,
up. All right.
yeah.
Well, we thank you so much for tuning in to the 5050 Music Podcast today. And if you have any topics for next week or another show topic, you have any questions, make sure you hit us up, and we'll catch you guys next weekend
All
right
right, all
here.
right.
All right. Same time, same place. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, man.
Y'all have a
Yeah.
great week.